Hey, today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make your own DIY TRX suspension training system. Hey, this is Greg with Discovering Strength, a channel focused on fitness tips, product reviews, and occasionally a how-to for the average guy or girl trying to get in shape through strength training. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing below. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make your own TRX system. If you go out and you buy one brand new from Amazon, I think I saw it's about $130. But honestly, this is very easy to do, and I'm going to walk you through all the steps. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to go through all of the materials you're going to need to make the TRX system. So first of all, you're going to need a pack of these tie downs you'd use like tie down stuff for the back of a truck. I'll leave the description to this and all the other things in the description below so you can take a look at that. If I got this pack of 6, you'll actually only need 2 to make one of the TRX systems. I'm actually going to make 3. I'm giving them away as Christmas gifts. So you're going to need a pack of these. You're going to need handlebar tape. I'll see as I go, but I think you should only need one of these. I think I'll be able to do it all with 2 for the 3 systems I'm making. You're also going to need a way to secure this, and so for most people they'll need a door anchor. That's the most common way. If you've got like something like this, you have a power cage, something like that, a squat stand in your gym, then you don't necessarily need that. But for most people that don't have much, you'll need one of these. Then you will also need some PVC pipe. This one is 1 inch in diameter, and we're going to use that for the handles. Then a few other things that I'd recommend. You'll need a tape measure to make measurements on the PVC pipe, and then along with that, permanent marker to mark where you're going to cut. And then I have a circular saw, so I'm going to cut the PVC pipe with that, but I've also done it with a hacksaw or any type of saw to cut through the PVC pipe. Okay, so all the materials here, like I said, I'm making 3 of them today, but the total cost per unit is going to come out to be a little bit under $25. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the cuts on the PVC pipe. So I'm going to cut this in 6-inch increments. So if you're just making one of these trainers, you'll just need 2 handles. So it's only going to be 12 inches of pipe you need. However, I got this from Home Depot and it only came in a 10-foot strip. Alright, so now I've got my 2 handles, 6-inch handles. Alright, now I'm going to walk you through applying the handlebar tape to the handles. Alright, so you're going to take your handle, and on the back side of the handlebar tape you have this adhesive, so you got to take off the little sticker, at least to get it started. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start kind of at an angle with part of the tape hanging over the edge, basically where the adhesive ends. That's where you start for the first loop, and then you just simply go at an angle so that when you finish that first rotation you will be right at the edge of the handle. There we go. And then you just keep wrapping at an angle with a little bit of overlap. You want to keep it tight. going until you fully cover it. Okay, and at that point you're just going to cut off the excess. Set that aside. And then you'll just cut off the excess over the edge. So you can see that it's going over the edge there. Just cut that off with scissors so that you've got so it's just flush there to the edge. Okay. And then you take, I forgot to mention, you'll need a little bit of electrical tape. And then you just tape the ends with electrical tape. Try to go in the opposite direction of the tape here. And you'll just do that over the edge. I go about 2 times over it, over the edge there. That way it's going to cover also the exposed PVC pipe. Go over that twice where it's hanging over the edge. And then I do about another one that's entirely on the handle, just to reinforce it a bit. And then just pull that off. Okay, just like that. And then I just tuck the excess inside the pipe. And just duplicate that on this side. Alright, and then when you're done with that, you'll have 2 very nicely covered handles. These are really, really comfortable. Alright, so now I'm going to walk you through making the handles. I went ahead and made one of them. The trickiest part is you're going to tie a bowline knot. So I had to teach myself how to do that. But we'll go ahead, you take one of your handles, you take one of your straps, and then you just put the handle onto the strap, just feed that through. Okay, then you're going to want to give yourself some slack. You can see this one that I've already made. I give myself a fairly decent loop there. So I'm going to want to basically duplicate that, give myself the same amount of slack. Alright, now this is the challenging part, making the bowline knot. So I'm going to walk myself through it as I just walk you through it. Okay, so I think I figured out how to do this bowline knot. So you're going to take this part here and you're going to make a loop. You're going to loop it underneath like that. And then you're going to take the other slack. You're going to pull that all the way through. You get all that slack through. Okay. And then you're going to take it underneath this other part and then back through the loop, down through the loop, and pull all of the slack through. And then there, you're going to pull it tight. And there you go, that's your bowline knot. Alright, then once you've got your loops, just to make sure that the tie down doesn't start fraying, you just use a lighter and you can burn the ends, and that's just going to make sure it's not going to fall apart on you. Alright, and then I took the excess that I had from one of those and I just ran that through this end here and did the same through the other end, and essentially there you have it. There's one more thing we'll add. but that gives you your TRX system right there. But then I took the excess of the other one and I just cut it in half, and then I'm going to make foot straps for this one. And it will just go right through the bottom part here and hang down as a loop. And that's what you can use for your feet. Alright, so then you'll do the same thing. You'll feed it through the handle, just like the other one. And then you'll go ahead and do the same bow tie or bow line knot. And that will complete it. Alright, so there you have it. I made those foot loops down there at the bottom. And that completes the DIY TRX system. I've got it just thrown over my squat rack there. But like I said, I got these door anchors. So you can just connect it to this loop and then put this over your door frame. And that's going to work for anybody. So that does it for the tutorial. Let me know in the comments below if you got any questions, and we'll see you next time.